David, welcome to Floor Talk. It's great to have you on the show today.
Judy, it's so great to be here. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. So now, David, you took the company public in 2021. You were part of that IPO class. Now tell me, what has made Zeta Global one of the most successful companies that IPO'd that year?
Well, I can't speak to the other companies. What I can say for us was, we've now been public for, 12 quarters. And for 12 consecutive quarters in a row, we have beat the guidance that we've given to Wall Street and raised our guidance for the next quarter and the year that we were in. So execution, I think, has really been a differentiator for us versus a number of other companies that have maybe not been able to execute as well through choppy times. I mean, it's been a choppy few years in the marketplace, and I feel incredibly proud of our team for being able to execute so well. And I think a lot of it also is our products. When we went public here 3 years ago, the sign or the banner that we put on the side of the New York Stock Exchange said, "Data plus AI equals intent." I used to have to explain to people what that meant. Now, I think everybody really understands what artificial intelligence it is. And whereas a lot of companies just started talking about AI 7 or 8 months ago, we started working and programming and patenting AI 7 or 8 years ago.
So talk to me about AI. How is Zeta using AI?
So we use artificial intelligence across a number of different components of our technology stack. The most important of which is across the 240 million plus Americans in our data cloud, we're ingesting trillions of signals. What are they doing? What are they reading? What are they buying? Where do they go? What do they search? And it's then looking at all of their demographic and psychographic information using artificial intelligence to figure out what do they intend to do next. They're going to buy a car. Are they going to churn off a cellular platform? Are they looking for a new credit card? And the ability to get to that incredibly high level of intent allows us to deploy marketing on behalf of our clients at a substantially higher return on investment.
Now, David, you have the Zeta Economic Index. Tell me, what is it? And how is it different from other economic indicators?
So the Zeta Economic Index, which came out just recently, is very focused on the health of the United States economy. And, we looked at it like the ADP jobs report, the Michigan Economic Index. We want the ZEI to be the de facto rating system on the US economy. And the difference between the ZEI and other indices that are looking to forecast what's going on with the economy is we're looking at the actual utilization patterns of 240 plus million Americans. You're taking that same transaction data, that same research data, all of their behaviors, and you're layering that on top of 100 years of 20 different economic indicators, which we're ingesting into the ZEI in addition to that.
And finally, David, tell me, how should business decision makers be thinking about ZEI data?
Well, I think if you're a business decision maker, you're thinking about how do you do more with less, just as a business. And one of the things that Zeta really focuses on is return on investment for marketing. Our goal is to return, $5 to $10 for every dollar a client spends on our software, and often we'll do substantially higher than that. It's been very exciting as we take proprietary data, our proprietary artificial intelligence, and focus on that return on investment for enterprises.
All right, well, David, it's been wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me in Floor Talk today.
Thank you so much for having me.